Hey everybody, welcome to Cooking with Grammy, and here I am with my now 3-year-old granddaughter Caroline, and we're gonna make donuts today. These are baked donuts. Donuts are one of her favorites, and I think we're gonna have a good time. This is a very heavy ingredient recipe, but it's still pretty easy and they turn out great. So we're starting out with 2 1/3 cups of flour. Today we're using almond flour. All-purpose flour is great too. We are going to add, what are we going to add? 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. There you go. And we're going to tap it nicely down. We're going to tap it, make sure it all comes out. We're going to add 1/2 teaspoon. The egg's not ready yet, Caroline, not quite yet. Now we're going to do 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Pour that one in.
Snow.
Yeah, more, it looks like snow, doesn't it? Okay, very good. Okay, and now we're going to take let's go with 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. This is our cinnamon, okay? And this is 1/2 teaspoon, okay? You want to put that in there? That's great, perfect. And we're gonna put in 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. That's 1/4 teaspoon, it's a little bit smaller. Okay. There you go. Oh, very good. That's excellent. And let's see what else we need. We need 1/2 cup of sugar.
Oh, circle.
That's sugar. Great. Okay.
Now she's done.
Yes, it is. You're doing great. Okay, and so we have flour, sugar, baking powder, cinnamon, salt, and nutmeg. And now we're going to mix that all up. So mix that up for me, Caroline.
Okay.
Let's stir it all up. She is getting so good at this. Excellent.
Your turn.
Okay, my turn. Yay. See, we're going to make sure it all gets sifted in there together. And those are our dry ingredients.
Why?
Dry. They're dry. They're not wet.
They're not wet.
Okay? All right, so now we're going to set that aside. And we're going to get another bowl. Another bowl. And now we get to do the egg.
This is egg.
It is an egg. You want to do it? You got to go a little harder than that. Hang on. Oh. Now you can open it up. Great job. Yep. I'm going to catch those shells real quick. Grab a paper towel.
There's one there.
There's one egg in there. One egg. Just one egg today. And now we're going to put in 1 1/2 cups of
milk.
Buttermilk. This is buttermilk. Yes. We're going to do 1 1/2 cups. So we're going to measure. We got to pour it in up to that line for 1 cup. Okay? So, okay.
There it goes.
There it goes. A little bit more. Okay. Now pour that in. Okay.
Oh, just spilled the milk.
Just a little bit. Do you need that?
Okay.
Okay. All right, and now we're going to go 1/2 cup. We may just put a little bit more to account for our spill.
There's more spill.
That's okay. We'll wipe it up. Okay, now hold it by the handle. Hold it by this handle. And now pour it in. That's how you do it.
Okay.
All right, we got buttermilk in there. And now we're going to wipe up our little spill here, which is just okay. Okay, there we go. And then the last thing, oh, we need 2 tablespoons of oil.
It's perfect.
Okay, 1. Okay, let's count number 2. Okay. There you go. Good job. And now we're going to add 2 tablespoons of melted butter. I just pulled the butter out of the microwave. I have 2 tablespoons of melted butter. This is hot, Caroline, so I'm going to pour this in. Okay, 2 tablespoons of butter. And then 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And you always want to use the really good Mexican vanilla. Hang on, sweetie. Okay. I'm going to let you do it.
I'm going to do it.
Okay. Good. Okay, now hold the spoon. Okay. Good job. All right. And now,
Now she's done.
yes, and now you get to mix this up.
That's all?
Is it Grammy's turn? Now it's Caroline's turn. No? Okay.
Very fast.
I know, very fast. All right, so we have buttermilk, vanilla, oil, and butter for our liquid part. Now we're gonna pour it in and we're gonna start stirring, okay? Now, do you wanna stir as we pour it in? Okay, you ready? We're gonna pour some in. Give it a good stir, Caroline. That's good. Yep, okay. Pour some more in. And here, help me out. There we go. And it's starting to make a batter. So now we're going to pour the rest in. Good, good, good. Get all of that out of there. Great. Set that down. Okay, good job. And you want to be careful not to overmix, which I don't think we're going to have a problem with Caroline mixing, right? Okay. And we've got our donut batter. Just going to make sure we got all the stuff down from the bottom. Okay. And I think these are going to be real light and fluffy. Okay.
Go mix it up.
Okay, do you think we need to taste it? You want to taste? Let's do a taste. Mmm. Ooh, that's good. Okay. All right, now we have our pastry bag. This is going to be the fun part. All right, we have our pastry bag. And we have our 2 donut pans. And we're going to spray them with some cooking spray. Be real careful. Okay. I found these, like where I find everything, on Amazon. They come real quickly. The donuts just slide right out of them. So we got a pastry bag, Caroline. You're going to love this. Now we're going to put our batter in there.
I want the batter.
Hmm? Okay, do you want to spoon some in? You want to do it? No? Okay. See, look at that. It's filling up.
Wait, up.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, here we
I
go.
need hair.
Okay. All right, so now, watch what happens here, Caroline. I'm gonna roll that up. Do you see the batter in there? Isn't that cool? I have scissors,
I want to do it.
and we're going to cut the tip off.
I want to do it.
You are going to get to do it,
I
Caroline.
want to do it.
Uh-huh. Okay, ready? And we're going to squeeze it right inside and fill up our donuts about halfway full. Now we're going to put these in a preheated 400-degree oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now while the big donuts are cooking, we're gonna make some little baby donuts. Okay, and it's just the same kind of pan. We're just gonna squeeze the batter in
I
there.
want to taste it.
You always want to taste, don't
I
you?
want to taste.
Now while the donuts are cooking, we're gonna make the glaze so we can have some fun dipping the donuts with different toppings. Right here, which Caroline is tasting for us, we have 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. And I'm gonna add, so I'm gonna start with about 2 to 3 teaspoons of milk, and we may come back in about 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, and then as you mix it up, you can decide what consistency you want your glaze to be. If you want a chocolate glaze, add a little cocoa powder to it, and you'll have a nice chocolate glaze. And see, this is kind of thick for me, so I'm going to add a little bit more milk. I'm using whole milk. And then once you dip them in the glaze, then we're going to have fun with sprinkles and with food coloring. Okay, we're back. The donuts have cooled, and we're going to show you here. This is how our almond flour donuts look, and she is ready to taste the sprinkles for decorating. Okay, just a minute. Let me finish. These are our almond flour. These are great if you have a gluten allergy. They turned out just fine. These are ones that we made before, and these are with the all-purpose flour, and they're all decorated. I'm going to show you how we got these all decorated. Caroline has been dying to taste the sprinkles. So we're going to give her, hold your hand out. So we're going to give her some sprinkles. There you go. Go for it. Do you like them? What do you think? Good? Good. Okay. Okay, so we had a cup and a half of powdered sugar with about 3 to 5 teaspoons of milk, getting to the consistency that you want to get to. We've got kind of a loose consistency here. Over here we did the exact same thing, except we added about 2 teaspoons of chocolate cocoa to make a chocolate glaze. You want the sprinkles? You like the sprinkles? Okay.
I want the sprinkles.
Okay, we're going to sprinkle on our donuts. Yes, we are. Now, this really fun trick that you can do to make the glaze like, what is that called? Tie-dye. That's it exactly. So we're going to put in a couple of drops of red food coloring. And let's do a couple of drops of green food coloring. Okay, and so that it doesn't look too Christmassy, we're going to add yellow. Well, I thought I was going to add yellow. Okay. And yellow. All right, and now, Caroline, watch this. We're going to take some toothpicks, and we're just going to swirl it around. Check that out. Look at all those colors.
I want the colors.
Isn't that fun? Okay, and there you have the colors. Okay, and Caroline, I want you to put some sprinkles on the donut. You want to put some sprinkles on the donut?
I want sprinkles.
Okay, you just want to eat the sprinkles, don't you? Okay. All right, Grammy's going to take some sprinkles. Oh, good job. Put them on the donut, Caroline. That's great. Good job. Isn't that pretty? So now we're going to take some of our chocolate glaze and just spoon it over the top of the donut. And make it nice and chocolatey because it'll harden then. And I also have some almonds, especially good with the almond flour. You can just sprinkle some almonds right on top. We can do part almonds and part chocolate sprinkles. And we can make our own designs. You want to sprinkle some on the donut? All right, good job. And there you have it, baked donuts. Very yummy. I hope you'll give it a try. The recipe will be below. Go to unconditionallyher.com, and we hope you have a great day. Bye.